Hey guys, it's Nana and Chris here, and welcome back to our channel. Today is Friday, which means it's Copycat Friday, hosted by Marisol's Doll Nursery and Spring Flowers Amazing Doll Collection, I believe it's called. These two ladies have hosted this for Copycat Friday. And today I am featuring this little guy here. He came from AliExpress, and he is their version or replica of the Tink kits. And he, as you see, he is quite small. Let me move the blanket. I got him partially dressed, just so you guys could see some of his details, his little legs. I did put these little mittens on his feet for booties, because he has, as you see guys, he has such small feet and tiny little legs. He is a preemie. He's only 16 inches. Here's his details. I've got him in this long sleeve white onesie, and it's a preemie, and as you guys see, I've had to tend the butt up on it, and it's a preemie, so he's a pretty small guy. I'm going to go ahead and put him his little arms. I'll show you his little arms real quick. He is full legs and full arms. If I can get his little onesie up here. But he does have full arms. Here's his arms. They are full arms. There's partial one of his arms and one of his hands. And I like, he does have painted hair. Now let me talk to you guys about his head situation here. Let me get I noticed something about him as I was messing with him earlier that I didn't notice as I was putting him together. He did, oh, by the way, he is from AliExpress, like I said. He came as a painted, unassembled kit. I did put him together myself, so I was able to weigh him and stuff him to my preference. So that's one thing I like about getting the unassembled kits from AliExpress, is I can do them to my liking, and I can also, if I'm interested in a sculpt but don't want to pay a whole bunch of money, this is a good alternative for me to basically kind of like try before you buy. Try the cheaper, the replicas, the cheaper kits, to see if you're going to like that kit or not, or that sculpt. I wasn't sure I was going to like him, and I wasn't willing to pay hundreds of dollars to find out if I was going to like this sculpt or not. So I got him off of AliExpress, kind of like I said, the kind of try before you buy. And so far, I do like this sculpt. The sculpt is kind of interesting to me, personally. He's a little bit smaller than my youngest granddaughter was when she was born. That's what drove me to get this kit to start with, was because of his size. I can remember when she was she was not much bigger. She was only an inch bigger than this guy's, and she only weighed 4 pounds. So she was a tiny little girl. Now let me talk to you about little Tink's head here. Now, what I noticed about his head is on the top of his head, and I noticed it before I put fiberfill in his head, or the polyfill, whatever you want to call it. But he has a line right here, right across his head, that shows his crown line. Now, I don't know of many sculpts that do that. And if you take a look at the shape of his head, I mean, it's very well newborn, in my opinion. I mean, it's oddly shaped. It's got the crown line, you know, like most newborn babies do, especially preemie babies. I know my granddaughter, she had a crown line like he has right across here, but it was very defined. You could see it very well. So what we're going to do with him is we're going to go ahead and throw on his little hat and his little sleeper for real quick so you guys can see him, and his little hat and his little sleeper. Now I got this small little preemie hat here. Let's see if it's going to fit him. Alright, the hat fits him. Don't turn ahead too much there, Tinky boy. Alright. There we go. Alrighty, got his hat on. Now let's try to lay him back a little bit right here and get his little sleeper on. I got this little gray and white sleeper for him. It's a preemie. Hopefully it'll fit him. It should. I'm going to leave his booties on to help keep his feet warm, because it is starting to get a little chilly here where I'm at, here in West Central Illinois. So today we didn't even get up to 60 degrees today. So it's pretty chilly here today. I'm hoping it's going to warm up over the weekend so I can get out and finish up my gnome and fairy garden, so I can give you guys the update on that. And it'll stay like that until the first week of November, and then I'll start putting out more of the winter stuff. I'll take the fall stuff down and put the winter stuff up. Alright, buddy. Let's see if this is going to fit you. Come on up here. That's it. Yeah. Let's lay you this way. I'll lay you this way. We get those shelves up in that other room and get that table up. We'll have us a table to dress you up on, won't we? Right now we got this little drawer that I'm using here that I got him laid in. He's small enough to lay in this little drawer comfortably where I won't have to worry about him falling out and being too big or whatever. Now my bigger babies, they're a bit of a challenge trying to set them here and trying to dress them. But these little guys like this, yeah, they're quite easier to maneuver. My hands are doing pretty good today, so I thought I would take a challenge on trying to dress him real quick for you guys so you can see him in his little sleeper. I don't know how much of his face you can see, but he's going to be up here in just a second. We're just about done here. Just about done. I hope your guys' Friday was good. We had homecoming down here. Had our homecoming parade for the schools down here. So the kids were really wound up when they came home from school today because they got to go to the parade. Alrighty, here we go. We got him all dressed, guys. There's little Tink. He is the AliExpress version of Tink. He's the replica of Tink. I think the original Tink, if I got my information correctly, I think the original Tink was made or sculpted by Bonnie Brown. I do like a lot of Bonnie Brown's sculpts. I do have quite a few of them in my collection, but here he is. I think I will try to save up the money though to get the unpainted kit, and I'll be looking for someone to paint it for me, so I'll be on the lookout for that. So if you guys know of anybody that's a good artist, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. And as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that subscribe button, leave your comments down below, put your bells on for notification, and that way you'll know when we upload a next video. And with that, we are going to say this is our Copycat Friday with AliExpress's replica Little Tink. And with that, we're going to say have a good night.